briefly mentioned the other day that there are different size sanding spools or spindles that we can use depending upon the, it's not just for sanding perfectly round holes. It's a way to shape. So we could say this is a shaper, and I could start with a round hole to just get a hole by using the drill, and that's a common way of doing it. But then I can sculpt with it and shape this hole into anything else by how much I push on one side or another, and what size spindle that I have, because of course that's creating different size arcs. So what's going to happen, I'll turn this on, it goes around, but it also goes up and down. And so by doing that kind of action, what we're doing is applying pressure in here by how we're pushing on our block of wood, and it's going to essentially cut into the wood or shape the wood by where we put pressure. Okay, so this one does have the green or red on and off switch. To change the spindle, you probably need to grab me, but essentially what happens is there are two nuts in here, one that tightens it down, one that locks it, and these two wrenches are what you use in combination to loosen or tighten. But you probably need me to do that particular thing, at least in the beginning. And then you have this plate. There are a couple different plates that might go over it, depending upon the spindle. So obviously that little hole there won't accommodate this guy. So we would change this as well. Okay, so we just turn it on. And then I'm going to use this one because it's easier for you guys to see. So I'm just placing it on there flat on the table, and then this. So as you move it back and forth, of course, and I'm only working on this side of the hole, I'm changing this from a circular hole to an oval hole because of where I'm pushing on it. Right? So it's that kind of thing. And I guess with both the disc sander, which we were looking at the other day, as well as this one, the more even pressure that you either apply or gradually apply is what's going to give you control over what's going on. And that's a matter of just getting used to the feel. So I'm done there. And I didn't modify a lot, but I think it's enough that you can see. It's a pretty simple machine. Safety-wise, I guess it's primarily the long hair, loose clothing idea that you want to be careful of, but it's a pretty darn safe machine. All of them are pretty safe machines, I think, right? If we know what to do. And I want to remind us of that idea of respecting the machine as opposed to fearing it. So if we have knowledge about the machines, then that should give us confidence to use them. But we can still have a question or be uncertain about something. And if that's true, just ask, okay? Don't be afraid to ask. Speaking of that, what did I not do today? I don't have my glasses on. Major problem. Major problem. Typically that's something I am really very, very conscious of. And I think I'm just, I don't know why I didn't put my glasses on today. It's kind of unusual. But yes, that is exactly it. I should have my glasses on. Okay, any questions on this or any of the ones